Hello, can you hear me? Oh wow. Alright. I'm underwater. Ugh. Look at that. Okay, let me double check in a while whether my screen is recorded, my voice is recorded. Alright. Whether my my screen is recorded, my voice is recorded. Alright. Whether my screen is recorded. Okay. Oh, King Bon. King Bon, you are well and alive. I can see you in the comment section. Okay, let me look around. Wait, I saw your comments just now, but I can't see it now. Please, sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. King Bon says, "You amazing dude. Are you playing Minecraft now? That looks amazing." Alright, King Bon, Mr. Viveganathan. Did I get your full name correct? Okay. Just to clarify a bit, this was not done by me. Alright, I just joined an Architorture or Architecture Minecraft server, which was created by my friend Amos Tan, or you can find him on Instagram, ATIMD. God knows what that means. This was created by some of our fellow architecture graduates, right? Okay, so that thing looks like does it look like it looks like a dog, right, or something? Okay, thanks for complimenting that this looks amazing, but I have nothing to do with this, and I just saw across this on the Discord server, and this was what they created. Okay, so now it's not okay. Nowadays, many architecture graduates, including myself, are not exactly doing architecture. Some of us became pilots and then can't fly due to the recent global pandemic. Some of us ended up in MLMs. Some of us became insurance agents. Some of us became property agents. Okay, even though having a master's degree in architecture, but still can't get a job, or they only get hired if they are doing an internship. But now's a very tough time for all of us, like small medium enterprises or and anything. It's just very difficult nowadays in the working industry. Yeah, so sorry for being so negative, but currently the world's being very, very negative, right? So it's good to say something that's the truth. Emperor Koi, who is that? That's a tulip flower. All right. So okay, Lakshrin. Sorry to keep your e-yearbook on hold. I know you learned some Photoshop from me, video editing from me. I hope you really know how to utilize your newly learned skills onto a YouTube channel. So I'll give you guys a shout out. Okay, so just for the viewers to know, how many of you are viewing? Like around like two people, three people. Um, so Lakshrin is one of my students. I teach him global history for IGCSE, Cambridge syllabus. So I taught him about ancient Egypt. I taught him about ancient Rome, ancient Greece. Yeah, just some basic stuff. So he's probably gonna stay here for a long time unless his parents stop him from doing so. Okay, thank you so much, Lakshrin, for coming in. Alright, so what do I do here? Can I fly? Can I fly in Minecraft? Or do I need to take the stairs? Oh, there's a small... Alright, this is like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Okay, that's a panda. Can I kill it? Can I kill your panda? Okay, I can listen to the sound of the villagers. Alright, look at that. What on earth is that? It's like a lift into outer space. Okay, what else can I do here? I have like plenty of bricks, but I have... Okay, Mr. Amos gave me the permission to do whatever I want here. But I'm not really used to Minecraft yet. This is like only my second or third time playing Minecraft, so I'll just take a look at what my friends did. That one looks like Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water, his famous building. Does have a little bit of slight resemblance to it. Okay, and anyone else that's watching this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I really need to hit like 1000 subs, even though sometimes the way I do commentaries are very boring, I guess, very dull and boring, but I don't know, just trying out different things. Ah, I guess I'm gonna die. No, I'm not gonna die. There's a waterfall here. Is there a lift? Oh my god, I'm soaking wet. Ugh. Look, I'm swimming. Reminds me of like those pools in the condominiums. Look at that, like a sphinx spitting out water. How do I get there? Yay. Is there any place I can go? Yes, this looks very like a train track. Yay. This place looks amazing. Looks like a theme park. I would stay here for a very long time if this thing is real. But this is Minecraft, so there are no safety concerns, no railings. Ah, this looks like a nice view. Alright, I'll need to inform like these guys on Discord that I'm having a live stream right now, so please do stay tuned. Alright, so I realized it through my videos that I use the word alright very often. Am I gonna annoy a lot of you? This looks like a very interesting maze. Oh look, this one looks like a yellow line to pink, orange, yellow interchange, okay? So this is like public transportation. Is that a cow? Is there a train here? How much time did they spend on Minecraft building all this? Looks pretty astonishing. So, reminds me of like Universal Studios, like the roller coaster. Stairway to Heaven. Oh my goodness, look at that. How on earth did my fellow architecture colleagues or friends build all this? How much time did they spend on this? Can they leave a comment here? Are you guys even alive? Watching my live video, are they? Okay, today I'll just be exploring around this place, so I won't be touching or interfering with what my acquaintances have created. I'm not gonna interfere with whatever they built. I have the audacity or the liberty to destroy everything, but I will not do that. So creative mode. So what is this? Jeb? Is Jeb? So I guess I just missed the train. Blue line, forest and cliffside developments. Okay. Let me see what's going on down here. Is there anything here? Is that like a cross or something? like a Christian cross. I know a lot of these guys are Christians, which is that a goal or something? Is that thing gonna kill me? This is like creative mode, right? It's not survival mode. Okay, Amos is commenting here. He's typing something. Okay, hi Amos. Hold on, Amos. Can we get connected on Discord? We'll get connected on Discord. Okay, wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. Where on earth is my Discord? Okay, there it is. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll use my hold on for a while. Hold on. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Just wait for a while, wait for a while, wait for a while. No, this Discord group is so messy. Amos, can I hear you? How do I unmute you? Hi Amos, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going back to
Okay, ready
the
to chat.
game. Okay, it's sunrise. I guess we had a very good
Oh,
sleep. Okay, your just to inform Amos, your voice is on my YouTube channel. Yes, I
I
am.
see. Okay.
Alright, so
Noted.
where are
Noted.
you? I see you flying around. So how do I fly on Minecraft?
Wait.
I'm back.
Double press spacebar.
Okay.
Double press
Oh
spacebar,
wow.
and then you get
I didn't know
hold
you
down
had this.
space. You go up. Hold down shift. You go down.
Okay.
To disable flying, you press a double press space.
Alright, if I disable my flight right now, I'll just fall down and die, right?
No, you won't. You're in creative mode. You cannot die. I can't kill you also.
Alright. But I just killed like I think I could kill the pandas or something.
Yeah, you can.
So Amos, can you kindly please introduce this space and
This is our starting attempt at uh making a Minecraft server for the Architorture Discord.
Alright,
So it's not my idea lah. someone did it. I think Hazik said that let's do that, so we did that.
alright. That's
So
a really good
that's how we
idea,
did.
I guess. Okay, let me see how many people are viewing my channel right now. And whether your voice is okay, yes, your voice is recorded.
Oh, okay, all right.
Alright, so
Okay,
there okay,
I see
so
there's a delay.
okay, King Bon, are you there? Lakshmin, are you there? You can
Oh my
you can
goodness,
write some comments.
I didn't. Oh, okay, didn't.
Okay, so I'm like this is actually my first time in creative mode though. I only downloaded like Minecraft like a few days ago after my students finished their exam.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I never really
Uh,
got used to this game. I'm seeing pandas
oh,
here.
I see. Okay. Well, if you want, you can make stuff also lah. You want to make stuff? You press E.
Yeah, I know
Echo.
it's E. All right, so I'll be having like
Yeah.
some
That
stone.
okay. Then you know what to do. Then you just find a site for you and then just build a house there. I think that everyone has done that already.
All right. So
You can build
okay,
a house wherever you want as long as you don't try to like
destroy
destroy
other
other
people's,
people's
yeah.
space. Of course. Of
Okay,
course.
so I okay, if I press E, I can see all the materials here. So what do I do next?
Yeah, I don't know. You're Aki student, ma.
No,
You
no.
have
I
part
need
one,
the I
You
need
know, you know what to do. You know
I
what to
need
do.
to know the commands in Minecraft. Like how do I hold that thing and pull
you
it
you
on the
you
grass
you
or
you
something?
you hold the thing and then you put it in. Right click.
Okay,
It's the
I
same
have
thing as maybe not creative, but it's the same thing. It's left click to break stuff, right click to place stuff.
okay, right click to place stuff. Okay, I'm not placing
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I can
You
destroy
no,
things now.
you have to be adjacent to a existing block.
Okay, so let me
Yeah.
try to destroy a rock. Okay, I'm destroying it. Now I'm gonna put something a stone here.
Hmm.
Okay, so right
Yeah.
click. Okay, it's not working.
Right. No, you have to. Have you placed? Wait, okay. Have you placed something on the bottom? I don't know what you call it.
Yes. There's
So
some.
there's something that okay. So you have to use your scroll wheel to select it and then right click to place.
Okay, but I'm still in E. Oh, okay. I'm holding it.
Okay. Now you hold it already. Yeah.
Oh,
Now that's how I place it. So you can just build a house up. Hopefully, try to build it within this neighborhood because the other areas like all the I'll build a large LRT network, but those areas are quite far away lah, and there's nothing to be built there yet. So you
so
try to
I
populate this area
try
first,
to populate
and
this
then
area.
after that,
Okay, so
once it's like
who
really
built all
full,
this? Like aside from you, where's your house?
Edmund, at my house is a white one, which is
The
not really a house.
racist.
Edmund, no, Edmund built those three pigs there.
All
You see
right.
those?
Oh, okay. The three little
Yeah,
piglet
three
houses.
little pigs. Yeah. And then he built these two altars for a horse and a cat that was killed. And then this one I built. This is an observation tower.
Oh, interesting.
This one I forgot who built this. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure who built that sign up there. The LRT station is mine. This thing is Edmund's.
Why is
This
these?
thingy is Nicholas's. I don't know what he built, but this is Nicholas's. And then this mini LRT line is Hazik's creation.
All right, that looks
And
really
then yeah,
cool. How do I know how I
yeah.
look like? I remember there's a command, but I can't remember.
Press E, bottom right button, survival inventory.
Okay, I look like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's selected randomly. So okay, this is someone else. Like, is this like a station or something with three LT lines?
So the station. Yeah. This is the station. This is the central station. But this is just the central station for three lines.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end of some of these lines, actually at the end of all the lines, there are other stations that are branched out.
Okay, but I'm not allowed to build here, right?
So
Can I be like,
try not to build. Try not to build in
I,
this station because
I'm
this is
I'm gonna occupy this place for the homeless, or probably
there are no homeless in Minecraft. So I know what I'm trying to do, but I don't think it's relevant in this context.
relevant in this context. After leaving the architecture field for like almost 2 years, I have never heard of that sentence. I rarely have heard of that
Relevant.
sentence. So
Yeah, of
Amos,
course, because you're not in the architecture field. But neither am I.
yeah. So you're a pilot. You're training as a pilot, right?
Yeah.
All right. For Malaysia Airlines.
Yes,
Oh, okay. That is really cool.
that's right. And I don't want to talk about Malaysia Airlines.
Yes. We are currently. You're currently being viewed by a few of my students, so it's good if you can
It's
share
okay.
some of your insights as a pilot trainee.
I don't want to talk about Malaysia Airlines.
No, don't talk about
But
that. You can choose what to talk. That three.
it's a
Okay,
it's
three of my students are watching now. Let me see who. Okay, I can't see who they are. I only know Lakshmin is watching because he left tons of comments down
Please
there.
tell me about your students.
Tell me about my students. Okay, so basically I teach them. Earlier in this video I did explain. I teach them history, which is like basically like the Romans, the ancient Egypt, like just basically
Okay.
basic stuff. Okay, like Tutankhamun and Howard Carter and all this.
Okay. All right.
Okay, basically not the nonsense we studied
That's
in
no.
in
Yeah. But your students, like, how old are they? Where are they from?
okay. Oops, I
What
think
are they
I
studying?
left a okay. Sorry. I think I screwed a bit of thing here. Okay, I left a block hanging somewhere.
Oh, you can
Oh,
just
I'm
like break
picking
it.
up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm flying again. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So what's your students?
okay.
Tell me about
So
them.
let me try to get used to the commands. Go space. Oh, I threw something. Hold on for a while. I'm just getting used. Okay. So okay. So aside from that, I teach them like robotics. I shared videos of them on my YouTube channel. You know, like their experiences like free real estate for me for the.
Oh,
Am I flying? Am I flying? I'm not flying. Why am I not flying? Is something blocking me or
you have to
something?
double space. No, there's nothing blocking you. You have to double press
Oh, okay.
double
Yes,
press
I'm
space
flying.
bar. Yeah.
Okay, who's joining us here?
This is Junjin. He is a junior right now. I believe Sam for Taylor's.
Alright. No, see, this is not Jeb. Okay, by the way, right, regarding my students, I teach them Photoshop. So currently they're like 10 years old or something, 10, 11 years old.
What, 10 years old?
Yes, they do Photoshop. I teach them Photoshop, I teach them video editing like Filmora.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically they have fun with it. Yeah, you have to start really young to be competitive. Not like what we did for SPM, we basically learned a bunch of nonsense and then we have to cram whatever we are supposed to learn
Okay.
since secondary
Okay.
school
I see. I
all into
see.
our
So
foundation years. Yeah,
are they learning for UPSR?
they are learning for IGCSE and for their own benefit. I
I see.
yeah, I teach them history, but I expect most of them to not take history for IGCSE. It's just like for their general knowledge. Only probably like
IGCSE isn't that 7 years from now?
yeah, but they are studying for that syllabus, so they are going to take it when they are in year 11.
And what year are they now?
Like what, year 4, year 5. I teach a whole range because it's a really small school, so my students range from like year 4 all the way to year 10. So basically
Oh, I see.
I teach like physics, global history.
You're teaching physics to 10-year-olds?
Yeah, no,
Wow.
not 10 years old. My youngest student in physics is 11.
You're teaching physics to 11 year
Yeah,
olds?
Newtonian
Wow.
physics.
I mean, I wish I was taught physics at 11 years old.
Yeah, some of them are struggling, but most of them, you know, you have the internet. If they are smart enough to be acquisitive on their own knowledge-seeking endeavors, they can catch up very fast.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's quite surprising though, to be
Why?
honest.
It's a private school.
Because like,
It's not a government school. It's a private
yeah,
school.
yeah, I get it as such because they're IGCSEs.
Yeah, it's like
But
basically for parents who can
wow,
afford it.
Photoshop at 10,
Yeah,
10 years old?
it's not that difficult. It's, to be honest, it's not that difficult. They sometimes they have fun with it. They crop their heads and then put their heads on superheroes and then laughing about it. You know,
Okay. Oh, okay.
they just learn the
Okay.
basic stuff like cropping, like layers, adjusting the colors.
Cool. I see.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. It's basically IG is basically for parents who can afford it lah. Like you know, it's
What's the institute at that you're teaching at?
Kurnia Academy
Punya Academy. I
is
see.
a very small school. Currently, like IGCSE academies are mushrooming around in Malaysia just to take advantage of the current education situation in Malaysia. So
I see. It's a homeschooling institute.
yeah, and
So wait, it's homeschool? Wait, do you teach them in their homes?
now it's now they can't come to school because of lockdown. So I
Okay.
basically work at home. I through Zoom and Google Meets. I just teach them in my class and I share videos.
Mm.
I do Kahoot with them. Yeah, a lot of them enjoyed
Oh,
Kahoot a lot.
Kahoot. Oh, Kahoots. Yeah, I also enjoy Kahoot.
You just imagine like you are like 10 years old and then you use Kahoot to sit for exams.
What?
Yeah,
You use
yeah.
Kahoots for
Yeah,
examinations?
because there's
But
a
Kahoots is a rank thing, you know.
no,
As
yes,
in,
it's a rank
like
thing.
who does the fastest?
Okay, it's a rank thing, but I only but there's a time limit like 30 seconds for every question. So I don't think they have like sufficient time to really double check on the answers online. Okay. So
Oh,
it's like
okay.
I only take a note of the amount of like questions they got correct. Like let's say 27 or 30, then that would be 27 marks. Yeah, I use Kahoot for objective
I see.
questions for mini tests and exams.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's quite fun teaching IGCSE in Malaysia. I not IGCSE in general. I think it's quite fun. Yeah, I think like currently remember last time in Sem 6 what project I did or you did or a lot of us did is that there's a disconnection between like government schools and the real professional or working industry. Like whatever is required in the real life working industry does not match with the amount of the skill sets that and experiences that our graduates are providing.
Mhm. Yeah. I recall a lot of everyone's saying that all the time.
Yes, and like remember like let's say my employer, right? He's a businessman. He's a business person. What's better to teach business to young people? A real business person that has experienced losing thousands, millions before and sharing his personal experiences, or someone that graduated from some like I don't know, like teaching institute and then just took up business in a regular government school. If you have never done business before, I don't think you're really qualified to teach business. Like if you think I'm true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Of course.
basically, just imagine like the teacher that teaches business in IGCSE is a real businessman.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
And then sometimes like some of the parents, right, they have like bridal companies or something. We just like connect the dots between like the parents of the kids and the institution. Yeah. So sometimes we have like site visits, for the kids, and then they
Hmm.
are expected to write a report about it and then share their experiences. Like just for instance, like they visited a restaurant. Like some of the kids, the parents are doing restaurant. That was like in 2019, I think. And then like for business, the kids go and visit the restaurant and see how it operates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like I think this is how education should be. Don't you think so?
Yeah, but the no, it's like a chicken and egg situation
Yes.
kind of thing.
Uh huh.
Is that for one, it's nice to have this kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, it's that's not what they're tested on, and what they're tested on is like paper knowledge and all that, and then you can say all you want about how relevant that is, but the fact remains that it is, that's not the fact remains that um that that is how society measures worth.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
have to tackle both sides.
Okay. Okay. Let me tell you, right. Okay. Just comparing government school and private schools, right. This is how I compare them. Government schools are very socialist. Private schools are very capitalist.
Mhm. Okay.
If you understand my metaphor,
Yeah.
like basically, if let's say if you are working in private schools, right, the income of the school is directly relevant to the income of the teachers because there are no government subsidies whatsoever. It's basically like it's very capitalist for private schools.
Yeah.
For government schools, there's barely any such concern. Like yes, there's PIBG and things like that, but let's say for private schools, right, if our students are not performing, or let's say the school's not performing well, or it's screwed up e-learning very badly, the schools there's a high possibility that the school's not going to make it. You understand what I'm saying? So
Okay, okay.
so 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 all these private schools, they're always being very competitive with, oh, this is what we can do, this is what we can do, this is what our students can do, just to have a competitive edge. But it's very difficult for SMEs nowadays. Even our school is not earning a lot. It's on the brink of, like the employer, he has like restaurants and probably hotels, and then those aren't working very well during this situation. So it's it directly relates to us actually. But then the school I'm working at is a quite small school. We have like only 50 students, 40 students, 50 students. It's like an
Mhm.
SME. SMEs are struggling a lot during these 2 years, because like basically, like in capitalist societies, like you have the big international schools. Okay, that rain came
Yep,
in
yep.
came in the right time, I guess. Yeah. So the ambience and atmosphere is very different from the government schools that we got ourselves in when we like 10 years ago, right?
Yep.
Yes. So the teachers have to
So
be very, very creative, because like basically, aside from being so-called like teachers, right, we are basically like doing marketing as well. Yeah, I
okay.
got hired.
All right.
I got okay. They can just use anyone, even anyone without knowledge in teaching, including myself. Like I'm an art teacher. I can help the school do the yearbook, do the signboards and things like that. I can help them like convert their logos from JPEG to PNG, so that they won't need to get a graphic designer for that, to save their costs. And yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So it's very, very capitalist compared to the so-called like socialist government schools.
Yeah, but I can you reiterate what's the advantage of that, of it being capitalist?
Okay, if you're gonna compare like socialist countries and capitalist countries in the world, right?
No, let's not go too big. Let's
Okay,
talk
okay,
about
okay.
schooling. Yeah. So what? That's what you said. Can you say that again? What are the advantages of it being a capitalist of a homes of this kind of private schooling,
Okay.
of it being
If you
capitalist in
okay,
nature?
let's
What's the
say
advantage of that?
okay, I feel really bad comparing this to the type of schools that we have, because like personally, I come from a relatively very good government school. Okay, but just generally government schools in Malaysia in general, not including all the asrama schools where all the smart people are at. Um,
Yeah.
the system of government schools, right, indirectly encourages many irresponsible teachers.
Okay.
Whereas for private schools, right,
Hmm.
if you're not doing well, right, it's gonna in fact affect your personal income directly.
Okay. All right.
The whole ecosystem is very different of private schools compared to government schools. But some people may
Hmm.
argue that, okay, the teachers are not like focusing on teaching. How can they be good teachers? But to be honest, like nowadays, even the private schools, right, they are changing the ecosystem where they're actually training the teachers to be entrepreneurs as well. They like
Okay. Okay.
teachers who have real working experience, or even better, a lot of teachers in my school, they have like multiple jobs, and sometimes it's not even a teacher in the other job. Some of them are like they sell clothes and things like that. And then for private schools, right, it's good. I think it's positive to expose these kids to all this in a young age, because those are the things they need to face once they get graduated. Aside from getting good grades for IGCSE, which is a very traditional exam system,
All right.
relatively traditional compared to what's really education in the near future. Yeah.
Okay.
Any. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so
Okay.
so so
Yeah.
yeah. So what are your thoughts on this?
I
It's
those
like,
are
okay,
I don't.
like Taylor's is a okay, Taylor's is a private institution. So it's like can some people may argue that all these private institutions are, they're only concerned about earning money and things like that. But I think, how do I put this into words? Okay, like let's say for SMK schools, right? If one school is doing better than the others,
Mhm.
and despite the fact there's an inclination for like parents who think that this school and school A is better, school B is not so good. There's an inclination for parents who are concerned about their kids. They want to send their kids to school A or something like that, right? But this doesn't affect the overall ecosystem of, okay, not ecosystem, the overall the performance of the school is not directly involved with the teachers of school B. So like
Yep.
like indirectly, right? You if the system of government schools, right? You just create like teachers who, okay, I'm here, I come to school, okay, I just check in. Maybe I'm a bit late, okay, that's never okay. Maybe I'm late a bit, okay, that's not too much of my concern as long as I come to school, I report, I do my job, I go back home and I'm done. But for private schools, right, the teachers have to think of ways to creative way and innovative ways to be on the marketing side of the school. And which for
Okay.
the senior students, right, they observe the progress.
Mm-hmm. All right. I can't argue with that. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, and even like let's say like for me, right, some of the students' parents, like they know I do share trading, and then they ask the kids to ask me about share trading, and that kid was like 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, and even like the kid
Right.
is 10 years old, right? He
Uh-huh.
like in like sometimes in class, right, he understood what insurance is, he understood taxes, he understood MLMs, and he's 10. And he's using
That's
Photoshop.
nice. Ooh.
So like let's say if
Okay. So
yeah,
do you
yeah,
argue that this is only really possible? But this is not really possible. But this doesn't have to be. Of course, this is more likely to happen
okay.
in a private institution,
Yes,
but
yes, it's more likely to
it's
have.
not exclusive to a private institution, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Yeah. But of course, like that's not the of course, but this is serving a different niche, isn't it? Because like there's evidently the market there is sufficient demand for such a market
Yes, correct.
to occur. So that's not, and it's not meant to replace socialized schooling, public schooling.
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
meant to
then
replace it.
you get what you
It's
pay for,
just
lah. You get what you pay for, mah, right?
yeah,
If it's worse than public schooling, obviously, why would people pay for it?
yes, correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
it comes back to capitalism. Like if there's a demand, we
yeah,
create a supply for it.
yeah, of
What do
course.
the parents really want their kids to be equipped with? So if you provide that service, of course they're willing to pay for it.
Mhm.
And then the one of the driving forces I got some feedback from the parents regarding like some of them they have their elder siblings in government schools, but they still send their younger siblings to private schools. They really dislike the fact, like you have like useless subjects like pendidikan moral, and which we have to
Oh
regurgitate
yeah,
all the
yeah.
nilai-nilai murnis. Why not spend the
Mhm.
time doing something else that's more beneficial?
But don't GCSEs don't they also have useless subjects?
Most of them are only having like 5 or 6 subjects for when they sit for their IG exams.
IGS has only 5 or 6 subjects.
Yeah, it's the, you use
Are
a,
you sure?
it,
That's
yeah. No, a lot of them they have the choice to pick. And then for certain scholarships, they just need to get like an A in all these subjects.
I see. But that's okay. I'm not gonna question because I don't know enough. But then like surely like that's gonna you're gonna lose out against because like IG students they're gonna compete with for the same scholarships as SPM students. SPM students are
That
gonna get more
okay.
A's.
Yeah, but you're not valued based on how many A's you get.
Yeah, but that's not the point because like
Yeah.
the thing is that that's you might not be valued, and of course that is true. I agree with that. But
Hmm.
that's how the scholarship institutions do, right, value you.
That's why they have a different scheme for IG and different scheme for SPM. If you take a
Mhm.
closer look at like let's say Taylor's or Sunway's requirement for scholarship,
Yep.
they have like specifically for IG like let's say 3 credits and above or something like that, and specifically only for IG. And then for SPM they have different standards of 7 A's or above or something like that.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh my goodness, my internet.
Yeah. the scholarships, they have different requirements for IG and different requirements for SPM. It's very specific in the brochures.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you hear me? Oh, you joined the game
Yep,
already.
yep,
All
yep.
right.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm very distracted. I'm not building anything, but I guess I'll just build something later on. Okay. Yeah. So aside, right? Don't you okay? Like for let's say Taylor's like scholarship, right? They don't give scholarship solely based on how many A's you get. You know, the main reason, not to brag around, but the main reason why I got the scholarship is my portfolio,
Mhm.
my secondary school portfolio of what I did, like extracurricularly, what's my story and things like that. The
Yep.
the grades, right, is just not the main issue. It's like if you're higher than that, okay, that's it. We're not gonna look at that anymore. We want to see your portfolio. What's your story? What have you been doing since like the day you were born? What
Uh-huh.
competitions have you joined? You know, what have you created? Those are the things that they're really concerned about. That the scholarship, yeah, that's what Taylor is very concerned about. I'm not sure about somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they are quite similar. Like let's say you know the apprentice, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, right, when you apply for jobs, right, the process is like in the apprentice. Let's say you're gonna go for a job and interview someone. If you look at their CV, you're not gonna know whether they are good workers or not. Okay, people hire people to solve problems. People get hired to solve problems, but by just looking at your grades, looking at your CV, they have no idea how well you solve problems. So what they do is, like the apprentice, they're like, let's say 3 levels, and then each level you have a task to finish.
Okay.
Let's say for apprentice, like, okay, okay, no matter what you do, I want you to earn like one. I give you $10,000. You have to earn another 10,000 back to us. Whoever does the best wins this round, something like that.
Yeah.
And even for tailors, right? For let's say those that are studying like commerce and business, right? They go through like in the second level or something like that. Just an example, okay? They give them like, okay, you're gonna study about like share like commerce and share trading, things like that. They'll give them a game, and then the game is based is a simulation, which is
Okay,
but the
okay.
data is based on real life data. Okay, you have like seven days. You have 5 trading days from Monday
Yeah.
to Friday. Okay, so among these 100 applicants, whoever performed the best with the mock $10,000, whoever profits the most wins the round.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Yes.
No, no, you go ahead. Go ahead. You finish your
So
argument.
yeah, so that's how like interviews are being done nowadays. Like sometimes, right, they the people that goes through the interview, they invite them, and then they like there's 10 of them, for instance. Okay, now the company's having a problem. They get all these 10 people to work on the solution, and then through that process they see what are they doing, then only they understand each applicant. Then
Okay.
only they'll make a
Yeah.
decision on who's the winner.
No, no. But these are not new things, right? This has been the case for a very long time already,
Yeah, correct. But
right?
then
People are already saying that
okay,
you know
now let's
those
compare
girls
between
who are
socialist schools and capitalist schools. Okay, let's say the usual school. Okay, are the people that are getting educated prepared for this? Okay, let's say you can
yeah, they are.
okay, you
I'll
can
argue
argue
they
there
are.
are there are extracurricular activities and things like that, but is it sufficient?
Huh? I think so.
You think
I
so?
think so. Yeah. I mean, evidently you got it. So is that not proof?
Okay, so the thing is, how many schools have like super vibrant and packed extracurricular schools as the school that I joined?
It depends on which school you
Yeah,
see,
correct.
like
That's
in
why.
the school.
But
Yeah.
sometimes, let's say the kids, okay, the parents, they applied for the school, government school that I went in. But then sometimes the kid themselves, right, they're not qualified for it because like for my school, you need like at least 6 A's or 7 A's for in UPSR.
Okay.
But then they want that experience for their kids.
Huh?
So let's say if
You
they
can
can
you can
pay
get
for
it
it,
elsewhere. It's
yeah, they
no
can pay
most
for
of
yeah.
the no even in my school, which is a crap school,
Mm-hmm.
you also can you also you is you can get it as well. There's no problem with that. I don't think it's up to the student. I think
Yeah,
I
it's up to the
feel.
student
So I'm
whether
not
they are
gonna talk about
motivated
it's
themselves.
Sabah, then okay lah, cannot talk. But for most of the schools here, right,
Mhm.
at least in the Klang Valley, right, it has fully developed. It has a fully developed co-curricular system with societies and everything that are quite well established. So if the person fails to get like a good cocoa thing or not, then well, too bad.
Okay, I'm trying to build something here.
It's on the onus is on the student.
Yeah,
I
correct.
feel it's not so much on the institution. And then I also don't see how
But do
a
parents think that?
homeschooling institution like the one that you work for, how can that help?
I'm not just talking about
Because like I don't
homeschooling. I'm
I
talking
don't
about the
see
private
not
institutions in
homeschooling lah,
general. Yeah,
homeschooling.
I'm
Yeah,
just
how
talking
you
about
holding?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, then that's our topic lah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I need to. Okay, I'm figuring out. Okay, snow block. Okay.
There are some blocks that require
Okay.
that follow gravity. Some others don't. I think it's mostly snow or sand and gravel. Those blocks follow gravity.
Okay. Okay, so back on our topic, I'll just build this thing later on lah. Okay. So let me see any comments from our viewers. Okay, the students are spamming. Okay, Wai Kid, stop ignoring Zuning. Okay, you're not Wai Kid, you're his sister, Zuning. This is actually this realm is actually exclusive to. Okay, this server is exclusive to our Discord server, so you guys just enjoy the show. You're not allowed here. I'm just afraid these guys will come in and destroy everything.
Okay, all right. They need to be architects first.
Yes, correct.
Get a part one.
Mhm. I doubt any of them want
It's
to be.
not very hard. It's not very hard to get a part one.
I doubt any of them. They've seen through my photos on our live. I share videos of like us sleeping on the floor in a pile of cardboard.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I think they'll rather be like, let's say, chiropractors instead of architects. They rather be chiropractors.
Don't be
Don't be an
kids,
architect.
Don't be architect kids.
Yeah, correct. Don't be architect. You hear the advice from us old uncles,
Seriously.
24-year-old uncles.
That's why suddenly we are pilot. It's more fun. There's a higher ambition.
Okay, so can we continuing back on our topic?
Yep.
This is true because like sometimes the school I've been, right, there are like 4,000 students, which is a very big pool to being exposed to. Yeah, so like there are very lot of like advantages for big schools lah. But let's say if the student himself is not like, let's say, you or me, but the parents want them to be like you or me.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Huh? What? That is still
The student's
the
problem,
onus
right?
is still on the onus is still on the student.
But
The
let's
student
say
still has
if they get into
if the
a
student doesn't want to put in the effort, then how? No matter how well the parent is, or no matter what the parent does,
okay, let's say you
it's still not gonna work.
okay, let's say you are gonna be a parent, but your kid is nothing motivated like you. Okay, what would
Okay?
you do? Will you just
I think
leave
there
your
are
kid like
bigger
this?
problems than just sending him to the right. If that's the case, right, I think there are bigger problems than just sending him to the right institution. Because like, what am I? Because I can easily argue with that. I guess I would spend a lot of money sending him to like the best places. But if he's still unmotivated that way, then what's the point? Because at the end of the day, the work is coming from him, right? So I think that there's a bigger problem at play if the person is unmotivated or not. It's not a problem of the institution. I think it's a problem of the individual.
Well, you mean
Yeah, and then
actually
it's a psychological problem, really, right? It's not it's a different realm.
Well, we have like teachers who are former psychologists.
Yeah, but that doesn't. That doesn't change the fact that this is not a. I don't think this is a institutional problem. This is a problem about institution of selecting the right place
Yeah,
to go.
but how do you fix that?
Send him to a psychologist.
Yeah, but let's say the psychologist is available here.
Well, how many private institutions are there that have just nice a teacher that is also a psychologist?
Actually, there is a lot because a lot of the psychologists in Malaysia they can't find jobs. They end up being teachers, but they're definitely not willing to go through government schools, so they end up in private institutions. Like formerly, our former bio teacher, he's a real doctor, in which I think he's in the front line right now.
I see.
Yeah, he was here for almost a year just for waiting his placement.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and then he shared stories about like him like observing surgeries and things like that. And then the kids love what he shared. And then what special
Yeah.
cases of patients and all the gory stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like how and then he's also yeah, and a lot of the teachers are also YouTubers. He's a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber as well. Yeah, kids rather listen to YouTubers nowadays than listen to traditional teaching. Mm.
So what does that say?
That's why the YouTubers are called influencers. Teachers are teachers used to be the strongest influencers, but they're not anymore. Okay. Like let's say right, a kid. Okay, the some of the students are just saying a few of my students, they are really bad with in Mandarin, and then they really sucked in Chinese school, and then here's an alternative. Some of the students they are really weak, okay, and the parents are willing to pay for us to so-called motivate the kid, and then here's an alternative. Because like let's say if they are gonna be sent to larger schools or anywhere, they're just gonna be daydreaming and wasting their lives. It's also highly recommended for classrooms to be have lesser than let's say 20 students.
Okay.
Yeah, so oops. Okay, I'm building a huge. Yeah, okay. Anything you wanna talk about?
No.
Yeah, actually, whatever I'm saying is also quite. It's on live, so it can be quite
Like it's good
controversial.
if you can.
It's
I
not. It's
don't think that's.
unfiltered. It's raw. It's yeah
I
yeah yeah
don't see it that way lah.
yeah haha.
Well, I suppose like the ending is that if you can afford it, fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not really surprised because of course if it's worse than public schools, then obviously no one
Oh,
will
no one's
pay
gonna
for
pay
it.
for it, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use some wood. New recipes unlocked. Let me make a Snow White building, inspired by our beloved former lecturer Man Tan. Manin Chan, sorry, Manin Chan. I met him very recently. Not very recently, like 2 months ago. Just to link some of the potential clients with him. They want a good architect. I just introduced them to him for some reason. Yeah, exactly. Like if it's not good, why are people going to pay extra for it? Like capitalism creates more choices for you. So it suits some people, it doesn't suit some people. It depends whether you think it's suitable or not. But then I think like currently, due to the current situation that both parents are working, it's very difficult to create very, very motivated people. Because like the first 3 years of parenting are the most crucial, in which insufficient time is spent on the kids. because the parents were being very busy. Unless the kids are like really, really inherently like that, but that's not the case for many kids nowadays.
Okay, but that sounds like
And then a lot of them are born in very comfortable situations, so they don't question a lot. So how do we make them question a lot?
What do you mean question a lot?
Like being inquisitive, you know, be very not so responsible, very interested and responsible on their own knowledge-seeking endeavors. I'm so used to using Lumion, I thought E means going up.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, so what are you going to are we going to
Yeah,
continue
yeah,
on this
yeah.
topic
Sorry.
or
Sorry. I was reading something.
oh it's okay. Yeah, so yeah, you can wait, where are you?
I'm underground. I'm building something. To connect some other place to another place. Haha. That's not really descriptive.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
think you are very near to where I am right now.
Multitasking is not a strong suit of mine. What's that?
Okay, I think I'll do some gardening.
Okay.
Wait, I can't build this. I can't garden on top of wood.
You can't garden on top of wood. It
Alright.
has to be over. It has to be over. What do you call it?
Soil.
Dirt. It has to be over dirt.
Hey, sorry the viewers for ignoring you guys. I can't really see the group chat right now. Okay, I'll just check the group chat now. Okay, so what are your comments on this realm, kids?
Realm.
Wait, how do I check on their comments? I thought I was checking on their comments. Okay, they are not.
I don't know. It's not my area.
Okay, I have a very huge. Okay, let's do the floor. Oh, snow has to be on top of something, right?
Yep.
Trying to get used to the commands here. This is actually very fun.
Yeah, that's why it's such a popular game.
Yeah, but nowadays Roblox is gaining popularity. Okay, okay, am I entering someone else's territory by I think I built mine too large right next to the 3 little piglet houses.
Try not to destroy anything lah, and then like leave.
Okay, I guess he just gained himself a very annoying neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
I guess I'm gonna build a rooftop garden somewhere here. So is there any other topic you wanna talk about? Like what are you really up to recently?
There's not a lot of stuff that's happening nowadays.
There's a lot of stuff or not a lot of stuff?
Not a lot of stuff. Actually.
Okay.
Just study only because on my part there's a COVID thing. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's heavily affecting your industry.
aviation. Yeah, quite bad.
So
But
any
for
alternatives?
my side, it's not my problem because I'm still studying, still a student, so it's not really I cannot do much lah.
I see.
And well, they say that it's gonna get better by the time I'm done with my studies,
You'll
it would
probably,
have completely healed already. So it'll be back
which
to
is like
normal. And then
in 2 years, 3 years.
yeah, 2 years, 3 years. So I'll be entering the industry like right on the uptake. So that
So
is,
so
I suppose,
okay,
good
just
news lah. But I just need my company to survive until then, which
okay.
is a government property, a government entity lah. So
Yeah, quite safe. Okay, the thing is, right, there are
safer
some.
than if it was Asia, then it wouldn't be so safe lah. That's just one
Okay.
way of saying it.
Um Before that, right, there were some concerns on the automation of an AI,
That's not gonna happen soon. I can guarantee you
soon.
that. That's not
Soon
gonna
as in
happen
like
soon.
10 years.
It's gonna take maybe 50 years, at
Okay.
least. First off, the first thing that you have to do is to get a two-piloted plane, a plane with two crew, with one crew, single crew aircraft, and that's quite hard.
Yeah,
First
but
off, it's not about whether or not the technology is mature enough. It's already mature enough. Like you can there are autonomous aircraft already. The planes
yes.
fly themselves. But what you need is regulation, and after that marketing, and after that you need to convince people to actually fly the thing, and after that you still need to build the thing. So those are the hard parts. It's not a question of whether or not we can do it. It's whether or not people are confident enough to do it.
Okay, that
Because
sounds, for me it still sounds quite risky.
because people won't tend to be quite risk averse, especially in terms of
Yeah,
aviation.
people are very concerned about like safety.
Yeah. So it takes a very long time. It takes a very long time
To
to
really
do
make it like
major
very
changes
safe.
in aviation.
To
Yeah,
make it very safe.
yeah. The technology is already there. The plane can fly itself already. It's been doing that for don't know how many years. But that's not the problem. The problem is not that. The problem is the will. There's no will because people are scared.
The sun's rising. Okay, I guess I made something quite simple. Okay, let me see if I can plant something on top of the soil. Oh, it works. Oh, we can do coral reef as well.
Oh yeah, you can. There's
wow.
a reef. Not too far from here. There is a base. There's an underwater base.
But yeah, I can actually build this here. I actually built a reef. Look at that. Oh my god. Looks amazing. Wait, it died as soon as I...
No, yeah, it has to be underwater.
Never mind, the corpses look beautiful enough.
Okay.
The house of dead coral. Oh, okay, yeah, even if it dies, the coral looks nice. Is it gonna stay there forever or it just disappears? Does it disappear?
No, it doesn't. It's gonna stay there.
Okay, then it looks good enough.
Haha.
Okay, there's something wrong with my
Looking forward to
window.
see
Any
what you...
windows here? Any windows?
Yeah, glass.
Okay, I'm gonna use this glass here. So, how do you train to be a pilot remotely?
You can't.
Okay,
Um, I'm only in ground school. So the education is like this. The pathway is 8 months of ground school. Then after that is full time practical flying
I see.
in a small plane. Yeah. So you can't do it online. But right now because I'm still in ground school and it's been it's been delayed over and over, so I don't have so it's no big. So you know I don't have a problem with that lah.
Okay.
In my case,
So
yeah.
how do you sustain? Uh, sound sensitive, but sustaining yourself. So are you living in your house or are you in a hostel?
I mean, my house. I'm back home right now
Oh, I see.
because yeah, they just let us because they couldn't get our exam date right. So
Okay.
we're not at home. Haha.
Oops, shattered some glass.
So just distribute it.
Okay, I built a huge surveillance tower that overlooks the three little piglet houses,
Okay.
where if anyone comes out, they'll
Scary.
yeah. So now the three little piglets, they lack some privacy. They lack
All right.
privacy.
Nice.
Oh yes. So it's a good vantage point to stalk the whereabouts of the three little piglets.
Very okay. That's fine.
Okay, so in Minecraft, right, if you want to do something that's curvy, it has to be
Not possible.
huge. It has to be very huge.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. So you're currently underground.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this looks quite nice. I think can come in
Uh-huh.
here and then look. I can look through the scenery. Okay, there's some plants here.
Ooh. Okay. Looking forward to seeing that.
It's a very simple building. Why is there a drowning ship in the waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But this building is very bad
That's all
for.
sort of stuff lah. So it's like just like standard lah. Yeah, just put it in.
Now I'm just gonna break all the windows. Okay, just okay. So currently, like we have been graduated from architecture part one since 2018, right? So
Yep.
so how many of us are doing architecture?
Maybe 80%.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say 80%.
mostly overseas, or some of them are. I know a few of them are in
A lot of
Taylor's.
people are back already. The first wave of overseas students are back already.
Yeah,
The first wave lah, so they're back already. Yeah.
I know a lot of like our former part one graduates end up doing a lot of stuff like not exactly architecture, probably like interior design or graphic design
Oh
or
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Got a lot.
product design,
Mm-hmm.
videos, you know.
Yeah, Clement, right?
Clement's earning a lot. Some of his clients are like Sunway Pyramid.
Nice one.
Yeah, he's and then like you count the views from his so-called CJ Work Productions, and then he's actually earning quite a tangible amount of it.
I see. Well, good for
Mhm.
him lah.
Yeah,
He's doing something that I hope he likes what he's doing lah, and he does, right?
yeah.
Evidently. Yeah.
But the main one of the reasons why I left architecture is just that I hate AutoCAD.
Oh, okay. Fair enough lah. That's a that's a good reason.
I bloody hated it. Like I'm not very efficient on it. And then and then a lot of times we don't get to do real design. Like some people would say that oh just like tahan there for like 10 years, then you probably earn a
Uh-huh.
spot. But I don't think there's
Yeah.
a large demand for 3D spaces nowadays. It's an oversupply of 3D spaces.
What do you mean 3D spaces? Why do you put a modifier there? What do you mean by 3D spaces? Are there
There's an
spaces that are
oversupply
2D?
of buildings now.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean
Yeah,
by 3D.
there's a higher demand for, let's say, 4D stuff, like the virtual realm, like
Oh, that's
tech and
4D?
things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean like
Okay.
yeah, okay, I would consider that 4D. Okay, and
Alright,
2D
alright,
stuff,
alright.
like let's say, okay, I would consider interior design 3D, but
Mm-hmm.
there's way more markets for interior designers and contractors compared to architects. Just look at the amount of like spaces there are for interior designers to do on. But then like people want to cut costs. They won't. They like let's say who's a better interior designer? Like how to say, the in Chinese we call 装修佬, like those
Yeah.
50-year old guys that have a lot of experience on this, or a fresh grad who got a degree in interior design
Mm-hmm.
that is like graduated like 1 year ago. Like who would
Yeah.
do a better job with a lesser cost?
Obviously the 装修佬 lah.
Yeah lah. Yeah lah. So the dynamics of employment has to be what?
There's a lot of like this kind of how do I say it? There's a lot of renovation startups though lately.
Yes,
A
correct.
lot. Yeah.
But it's actually very difficult for SMEs and startups now.
I mean now
Very
obviously because of COVID lah, but when last year there was a lot.
Yes.
In fact I think there's like 10 of us who are doing it right now from our batch.
Yeah. But for me, like for my degree and masters, I'm expected to use my own savings. So
Okay.
sometimes like there's a cost factor to whatever options I'm doing.
Mhm.
You know, I would have left Taylor's if I couldn't study there for free, right?
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Oops. Oops. Wait. Wrong button. Oh, campfire. Now it looks so nice.
Ooh, nice.
You can actually stack the campfires on top of one another. Physics doesn't apply here.
But yeah, it's Minecraft.
I was like extremely lucky being the sole person from our batch that got to study for free in Taylor's. In which
Yeah.
what was mentioned like the committee they looked through my portfolio in which I've been building since like secondary school.
Yeah.
It's not exactly just the grades. No one really gives a shit about the grades. Once you're there, and then it's done. It's gone forever. It's just a number on your CV. People don't hire people to get good grades. People hire people to solve issues. Of course, if you have good grades, it's just an extra. It's a plus, but
It's a it's a
not the most essential
it's a
factor.
tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker, correct. But I don't really regret going through like all the 4 years of turbulent, not turbulent, like hardships, but like first world hardships, not like third world hardships,
Uh,
like enduring through whatever we had. I consider
Yeah. I
the
mean, I wouldn't do
foundation.
it again. I'd really do it again, but since I already have it, I appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, correct. I think the foundation year is very quite vital because you know what, right? Actually, whatever I'm doing now, right, is whatever we were doing in foundation instead of what we do during internship or sem 5 or sem 6. Whatever I'm doing now for a career is whatever we did for foundation. There's a lot of correlation between whatever I'm doing now to whatever I did in foundation, like food menus, board games.
I see. Well, good for you, lah.
Yeah,
That you found a use for that.
yeah.
Many of us don't. I don't. Foundation still seems to me like a waste of time. But good on you, lah, that you managed to find a use for it.
Yeah, but
Not many people can say the same.
currently, if you look at my LinkedIn, right, whatever I'm doing, there's still a lot of uncertainty to what I'm doing like next year.
Oh,
Like most probably,
oh,
I'm still going to be teaching like what painting, art, Photoshop, video editing, all this like basic stuff to the kids. In which there's actually a very huge demand for it. It's either I just work for the school, or I can actually like go out there and venture into the market. Many parents are actually willing to pay for people to teach their kids this, in which a lot of them they only learn how to do so during uni times, in which we only do so. A lot of us we only did like during foundation, right?
yeah. Oh, that's surprising.
There are many parents they really see this. Parents are not they want their kids to a lot of them they have been learning like HTML programming like since like what 9 years old, 8 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a huge demand for it, but in which by paper our government schools are trying to do so, but in terms of real execution they're not they're failing. Probably the best ones from government schools the resources the best are maybe in those asrama schools where all the really smart kids go. You know the what I forgot the alphabets for it, but those like
I forgot the
science
English.
and
Yeah,
technology. Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I
yeah.
know what you mean. But
You know, there's still a huge market for education. But for me, like private institutions, like let's say, it might be very hurtful to say, for some people that for private unis is probably like a scam. not exactly a scam. Like the main concern is capitalist concerns where you know earning money.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's all about the money. There are pros and cons to both, like you know socialism and capitalism. But what's the best system? What?
Best of both world system.
Then what's that? Socialism? Communism is definitely not gonna work unless you
Social
want to argue
democrat.
with me on this point.
Social democrat. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not well read enough to argue about that. So I'm not gonna waste time.
Yeah, I have a lot of super glue in my bedroom, which I've been keeping since graduation. Now I'm trying to open one of it. It's very difficult. In which I'm not gonna
Ooh,
bother to open it anymore.
that's
Yeah, nowadays okay. Stock markets. I'm not sure if never mind.
stock market.
I
What
sold
about it?
off Bintai now at like 1.1. I'm not sure if tomorrow's Friday, so a lot of people will be taking profit. I'm expecting Bintai to drop tomorrow. It's actually the stock market. Okay, for those that never heard of Bintai, it's basically vaccine related.
Bintai.
It's vaccine
Is
related.
it here? What listed on Bursa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a US vaccine, in which it skyrocketed up today, in which I earned a little
That's
bit.
Pfizer, is it?
I only earned a total of like 1k plus, in which I sold off today because I'm expecting tomorrow it will drop back a bit, which I might be wrong.
Okay.
I'm still holding the China
Wait,
vaccine.
your day trading?
I'm not day trading, I'm trading, but not day trading.
Okay.
Day trading for me, I do not have sufficient funds for it. I won't get to play
Yeah,
against
because
those
like
big sharks.
the commission, because like the fees are quite
Yeah, you
high.
have to
The
cover the
brokerage fees
fees. Yes,
are
correct.
ridiculous. Yeah, unless you get
It's
an
not
account.
ridiculous. For me, it's like one transaction is like what 15 ringgit. It's not too bad.
15 ringgit, yeah, but that's a killer if you're using doing day trading.
Yeah, but let's say for day trading, if you are like, let's say I buy it for like one price 1.0, I put like 10k into it, and then it rises up to 1.01, I sell it. I'm earning 100, and then the transaction is like maximum like 20 ringgit. You still earn 80 ringgit, like within minutes.
Yeah,
To be fair enough, the ones that earns the most is the banks and the brokerage company.
uh,
Like let's say Facebook, like okay, let's say you want to expand your business on Facebook. I'm gonna do some advertisement on Facebook. Your business is not gonna earn as much money as what Facebook is earning. Facebook earns a lot from all these ads. You know, like do you realize on Facebook that every three or four scrolls there's an ad?
yep,
Every three or four, and then I wonder what they play about the psychology that many people that uses Facebook do not really bother isn't even bothered by that. You know, like instead
yeah,
on YouTube people are bothered if they are like two ads, like minimum 5 seconds, but people are not bothered by Facebook ads
yeah,
that much compared to YouTube ads. There's some sort
yeah,
of
because like, they know in your face.
yeah, you can just scroll it away. I think my 3-year-old super glue is defunct. I'll just throw it away. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
that's
dispose it.
sorry.
I think everything
Sorry,
inside
Mac.
is solid. So look at my structure. Even let me see how it looks like from this side, this angle. Probably white's gonna be the best. I'm gonna replace all this with white color. I'm still so used to Lumion. I'm so used to Lumion. Are you still using Lumion?
Nope, I don't render
You don't
anymore.
render?
Well, actually, I render, but I render when I was still working in architecture. I render using Revit, and then
Oh,
I Photoshop the shit out of it.
yeah, Photoshop is really nice. if you really know how to use it. Yeah, Photoshop is like really good, a really fun app to use for me. I'm more of a Photoshop person than a CADing or Revit person. I really hated Revit and CAD and AutoCAD.
Yeah.
That's my main killer point. But then I saw that, you know, there's something very slow about the construction industry, in which I expected a recession that, like probably in 2019, in which I was wrong, it was 2020, in which I left the architecture and construction scene in 2018. Do you know that have you supervised sites before?
A
Construction
little bit.
sites?
Why?
Yeah, a little bit, yes. Do you realize that a lot of the Bangladeshis and Pakistanis are gay?
I don't supervise that.
I don't know. It's like last time I used to do not exactly supervising. I was in charge of the bricks, the masonry,
Mhm.
and then you like I was just being a bit friendly to some of the Banglas, and then we exchanged like Facebook, and then they start sending like love messages to my Facebook, in which I blocked some of
Oh,
them. Some of them like wanted video calls and things like that, in which I just blocked them.
oh, I see. Huh, I didn't notice that.
I don't know, like they're just being desperate, like being away from. I don't know. Not gonna comment on that.
Not gonna comment on that either.
It's
I don't
personal.
know enough. I don't know enough to talk about that.
Or just maybe it's
but
just maybe it's
that,
just
that
my
but then
problem. Maybe it's just my problem.
that's but
I
that's
don't
an
know.
interesting conundrum. That's an interesting observation.
No,
Maybe I'll
some
ask you to
like yeah,
talk about it.
even for Saudis, right? You know Saudi Arabians. Many Saudis on Facebook, right? On the queer groups, they specifically uh want to find like young East Asian guys because we look like
Very
ladies to them.
very interesting.
Yeah, because like I don't know. You know, there's sometimes like like an Algerian. I met them in real life. Yeah, not gonna say much details about it.
Algerian.
Yeah,
Okay,
I once met an Algerian when I was like 16 or something. He invited
I
me to
see.
his house, and then he said that he missed his wife and things like that, and then he started touching me and then took off his shirt.
Very
He,
interesting.
yeah, in his room, in which I was
Uh-huh.
naive enough to enter his room. But then I was like,
Rooms.
okay, I was really scared at the time. But and when he started licking my neck, I told him that this is too much. Okay, I really need to go. I need to go for dinner with my family, and then he just let me go, and then we exchanged like emails on something like that. Luckily, he didn't throw me off the window or something. That was
Very interesting.
I don't know.
hmm. Okay. Thank you for sharing your experiences.
I don't know. We started off with like
Uh,
construction sites, and then some of them were gay, and then came on this.
I I didn't know that. I didn't know that you experienced literal sexual assault when you were 19 as a minor.
16 and
16.
survived.
Yeah, sorry, 16. 16.
I don't really mind that. It's
Okay.
fun to have more stories to tell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's literal sexual assault. So
Yeah, about the architecture industry in general. Okay, regarding like AI. Okay, I know some companies they bought like
yeah.
programs. So basically, what they do is okay, you have a boss, you have the owner of the company, and then you have the client, and then the client has a requirement,
Okay.
and then what you do is you key in the requirements into this program, and then you generate something out.
Oh yeah, that's called generative design. It's been a thing for some time already. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then whatever the mazai, the assistant archies or whatsoever, whatever they are doing is that nowadays, right, the generative design generated raw, the lines are not, there's still some issues. The lines are not. There's some editing to be done. The lines are not like connected sometimes,
Mhm.
and then those are the things that are being like chopped and edited by the bottom people. But then that requirement will be gone in very soon. So in the
Yeah.
future, right, a lot of people are not required. You just need the boss and a few helpers, not helpers, like assistants.
Yeah. That's
You,
individual productivity will
yeah,
be sky high. Yeah.
you don't need to hire so many people, and then a lot of
Yeah.
people won't have jobs. They have to find something
No,
else.
but they can also open their own thing, right?
Yes,
So
correct.
it's not just about, I mean, yeah, they lose jobs, so they have to make their own
Yeah, correct.
because it goes both ways. It works both ways, right? Because like the power to create so much with so little
Mm-hmm.
no longer resides with a
Okay,
company, but resides in the individual. So
okay.
what we're gonna see
Here,
is,
okay,
what I think we're gonna see is that we're gonna see like more individualized thing, so more power to the individual, and then
okay,
of course there'll be shocks at first, but I think that is the paradigm shift that we can
okay.
expect.
Yes, there is a paradigm shift, but then if there are more of these small companies,
Mhm.
is it too much to cater for the supply that we currently have, or in the future where we, with less, with not that much new people being produced, we have a growth birth rate that's like
What's that
diminishing.
gonna do with birth rate?
There'll be lesser requirements.
That's a requirement.
Yeah, there'll be lesser demand. And then sometimes like all these bigger companies, they'll just eat up all the remainders. It will be very difficult to survive for small companies, in which we are observing right now.
Yeah, but big companies themselves, they will have to downsize as well.
Yeah, but then they get downsized, but they create sufficient supply for many people's demands, in which they'll just eat up a lot of stuff. Unless every single unit on an apartment gets individualized, then there'll be a lot of demand. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Just imagine like you have like a vertical beehive in which they are just half built. Like Santiago Calatrava.
Calatrava, or you mean
Okay, Alejandro
Alejandro
Calatrava, sorry, it's not Santiago. Alejandro Calatrava, like whatever he did, he got the Pritzker prize
Aravena?
for that semi customizable
Yeah, that
shanty
thing
building.
that thing won't work here. That thing won't work here, and it's very dangerous.
Yeah. So, but nowadays in Malaysia, what we have is just a copy paste and brrrr, okay, one design fits like demands of like thousands of people.
Mhm.
Then there's only
Yeah.
one company in charge of the design. What
No,
happens
there
to
will
all the
there'll
so-called
be.
small companies, entrepreneurs, startups? Are they
Why
going to
you
do
think that
like,
there won't? There's going to be demand for that as well, because what about, because one company, no matter how humongous it is, it's not enough. There's not enough manpower to do all the jobs that will come,
unless you want to go
because
to,
it's because you cannot assume, because these things don't exist in a vacuum, right? The reason why these things will happen, first off, you have increase in productivity, worker productivity increases, and that means like the individual income will increase. Individual income increase, that means people can afford more personalized stuff. More personalized stuff means more demand. That means that there will be enough, more or less, there will be enough to, provided there's some correction, for individual
okay,
companies to exist to do some niche work lah.
so you are very, so from what I hear, right, you are very optimistic on the outcomes of the so-called
No, I
bull
think in the end
market.
there will what bull. This not I don't. This not. This nothing to do with bull
Yeah, it's
or
something to go with bull, because I don't think that's when
no
a lot of
no
people
no
will
no no. This
spend on their, that's when a lot of people will spend on stuff, then that's when there'll be more
no, no,
demand.
no, no, no. I don't think I. No, overall there will be a decrease in jobs.
Decrease in what?
In jobs.
Yeah, due to a lot of jobs being substituted by programs and
Yes,
yes, but then people
but
optimistically,
the optimistically,
yeah, people will have
people will
like
have
more
to
time for
rebrand
themselves. They have
themselves.
the programs to
People will
work
have.
for them.
No, that won't happen,
Yeah,
because that is held in the hands of the capitalists.
yeah, correct. That's what I'm
The
saying.
means of all these things are, this is not a new thing. This has been going on for 200 years.
Yeah, correct.
So what, like in terms of like the construction industry,
Mm-hmm.
architecture in general,
Mm-hmm.
they had to reinvent.
Okay.
The only way that can happen in a time where everything's gonna be done in the click on a button, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
that it has to be shown that how to say errors are desirable. Human
Okay.
errors are desirable. Something that is not objectively good has to be desirable. In the same way that a mass-produced car is better in every single regard than a handmade one, but still a handmade one fetches a higher price and is deemed to be better, is it the same thing lah? It has to be shown that that human idiosyncrasies and so-called human creativeness is something that can be valued. And then it's already shown that it is a case. I think because like architecture
You mean for
itself is
the?
already it's a luxury service.
Mm-hmm.
As much as a lot of us hate to say it, it's a luxury for many people, right?
Yeah,
So
correct.
so it's already a case, right? So maybe what we can see is that might be a split lor, in what the in certain types of architecture. For example, there are some things that has to be done in a very quantitative way,
Mm-hmm.
like shopping centers and stuff, or mass
But probably
housing.
like I don't think like like there's a huge pavilion two being built in Bukit Jalil. I don't think it's gonna survive. There's no that huge demand for it. Like Malaysia is a very small market.
I do not know enough. That's the reason why they invested millions of ringgit in there. So I do
I
not know
think
lah.
there's a high
There
possibility.
has to be a reason that no one's as stupid lah. So I don't know enough lah. I think that they are banking on the fact that that's going to be the next epicenter of development in KL lah.
Yeah, but I think like anything that has any regard with the 3D space, right, is gonna be very difficult for the following decades. Like let's say there's a
I
supply for
doubt,
food.
certainly doubt so.
Okay, there's a
3D space.
supply
Why
for
would
what?
why would that be the case? Why would 3D space
I
suddenly
don't need to go to
make
the
use
shopping
of
mall
it?
to get the stuff I need. I don't need a
Yeah, but
middleman.
shopping centers are not just that, or
They can be
shopping centers are
warehouses.
experience. Huh?
Unless they be warehouses or something like that.
They're not warehouses. They are social gathering areas for Malaysians. They have established niche. They're not. They're not. It's not the same thing. In the US, yeah lah. US got whatever. But for us, a shopping center is a social. It's a social place. You see, look at so many shopping centers that are doing it more experiential. Right? Like for example, Jaya One, they have the school, which I don't
Hmm.
think is a success. But uh, at least they're trying to do something. It's a experience. They branded themselves as a experience, educational mall. Whatever that means. But that's what's happening here. It's no longer just you know a place for retail. It's- But
Yeah,
then again,
but
I don't know enough lah. But they there's a like, very intense research that goes on into each investment, and that's what these buildings are. They're investments. Every building is an investment. So there has to be if they just probably they know something that I don't, and they probably do. So I don't know. I can tell about it lah. We just have to see lah. If they end up losing a lot of money, then we can laugh at them lah. But if they don't, then okay lah. Then there's another spot for us to hang out.
yeah, but I don't really like how malls are designed in Malaysia. I prefer
Oh,
those that you see in like let's say Bangkok or Bali, for instance. Malaysian malls are like what? There's something missing to it, There's some factors missing to it. It's not
like
like the place that I would want to hang out, to be honest. Unless I'm doing something that is very specific, like ice skating or archery, then maybe I'll go for a shopping mall. But just merely hang out, it's not. There's no there's something missing. It's very hard to describe. I wouldn't hang out in like let's say IY Mall or something, Sami Pyramid. For me, it's a hassle.
oh, um, okay. I perhaps that's the case for you, but for the vast majority of Asians, I think that there's no problem. They've been doing that for I don't know how long already.
Yeah, but people change, dynamics change.
Yeah, but it's been you can bet on that. That's completely arguable.
try to destroy the lanterns here. I'll put lanterns here. Let me see how long have I been streaming. Average watch time 8 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, it's almost 2 hours. So we got our conversations ongoing for like 2 hours, like BFM.
Nice one, nice one.
Yeah.
Job.
So this is it's some sort of podcast that we just basically killed 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. Multitasking.
That'll be quite interesting though.
Okay.
I think like a podcast, but yeah, something to do in the meantime at the same
correct.
time. I guess people are doing that for some time already.
Yeah, correct.
That's quite a neat concept.
But it's still how to say, there's some like new YouTube channels like Parallax that are doing like this. But for Malaysia, right, there's one of the reasons why I did like a lot of like nonsense on my YouTube channel is because that's the thing that attract viewers. If you do something like very informational, educational, it's not gonna go too far. But I think dynamics are going to change. Like that's the case for like let's say Taiwan 5 years ago, but currently our market is like Taiwan 5 years ago. So there's actually, I think for me, in my opinion, there's a huge potential for educational videos in Malaysia actually. I've only did like what 5 educational videos, I think. Most of the others were just nonsense, like my dog pooping, and I reversed the video, in which it fetched like way more views than the educational ones. And then like what football audiences chanting. That one gathered the most views on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, because you can
Those
pray
have
on,
the least effort.
You can pray on nationalistic spirit.
Okay, yes, correct. And then those use the least effort, but most effective in terms of gathering views. But for the case of educational videos, right, you can spend like hours and hours, days and days, and then the views are just like what, not even 1K. But a lot of the so-called educational YouTube channels of like let's say Taiwan or USA, they're doing very well. But for the case of Malaysia, right, the only good one I can think of is Ajar, in which it preyed on Malay audiences. In which Malay audiences have the highest population in Malaysia.
Yeah.
My videos are mostly like 95% in English, 5% in 4% in Mandarin, 1% in Malay, I think. Oh, and I recorded my grandma. Like my grandma is the most effective one, in which it's basically minimal editing effort. Just record my grandma talking on the phone when she's cooking. Just upload it, and then it attracts other grandmas.
Oh.
Basically, just her speaking in dialect, not some Chinese language that's going to be dead at least for the next 30 years. It's not going to survive for the next 30 years. Even me myself, I'm not like totally fluent in it. So among my cousins, I'm like the only person that knows hints of it. I mean, yeah, on the paternal side, not including the maternal side.
I see.
Yeah. So those are gonna be like relics for future digital digital archaeologists on intangible cultural heritage. Intangible cultural heritage. Better take videos when someone's still alive. Because I doubt she's gonna be immortal. Or I doubt if she even wants to be immortal. I doubt she wants to be that. Yeah, if anyone becomes immortal, right, that's gonna screw up our economy so badly. It's gonna be so dystopian. Imagine like those people who become immortal, They can
Yeah.
like what gather all the wealth throughout their lives, and they don't need to return to the system, return their wealth to the system or their offspring or whatsoever in a regular life where they are not immortal. And then those that can become immortal will form a different social class, and then those that can't will be a much lower
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
In which like the immortal people, they can just live based on dividends from shares and things like that. They can just do nothing and all the money keeps rolling. Whereas the ones below, they'll be like slaves. And then it's either there'll be another revolution or whatsoever, then to kill the immortal people,
Or for everyone to become immortal. Yeah.
or everyone turn immortal. But if everyone turns immortal, right, that could be a disaster as well. I don't know, like the world progresses because people die. Just imagine if Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, they're all immortal. Can you imagine that? Like, just imagine like all like imagine Adolf Hitler's immortal. Immortal unless you kill him. But let's say if he's really immortal, you can't kill him. Adolf Hitler
Haha. Yeah.
or Mao, he's immortal.
Well, that won't be nice.
But then this current COVID, pandemic. I'm not gonna mention the full name of it because then my video will get demonetized. Evil
Oh,
capitalist.
very interesting.
Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. You three viewers. Oh, there's still three left. Um, so what? It actually like accelerates the gap between the higher class and the lower class. Yeah, it accelerates the gap, and then it just kills anything in between. Like the big companies, they're surviving.
Hmm.
The new startups, okay, they have nothing to lose. But the SMEs that have been there for at least a decade, they are suffering the most. All the money just channels to the big, like all the retail shops, they're all suffering. Restaurants, they're all suffering. But then you
Yeah.
had like Grab, you have like Lazada. Those companies are profiting a lot. Google is profiting a lot. Facebook as well. Even Pinterest and Spotify.
Hmm.
YouTube, yeah, YouTube's part of Google anyway. Yeah, correct. Google just became the huge monster that nobody can defeat. I won't be surprised if they, diversify their businesses into other fields.
Oh,
You
they
know,
do that all the time.
yeah, yeah, like the subsidiaries of Coca-Cola. Even Coca-Cola as an F&B business is not too affected by this global pandemic because their subsidiaries are like so diverse. Even like oatmeal, biscuits, crackers, those basic food. You know, those people who buy in current situations. In this current situation, Coca-Cola is still benefiting from it. They're
Yeah.
not like any regular SME restaurant or like due to the pandemic they just close down. They just die and close down. Coca-Cola is also another big monster. Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
Hmm. I know Fraser and what, right?
Yeah.
And
And
then, yeah.
then basically I see this as like the eye graph, the all-seeing eye. The eye is like basically a graph. Can you imagine that? It's like sort of like a bell graph, the shape of the eye, almond shape with the pointy start and the pointy end. Many
I don't see any. I.
No, it's like just an instance like the all-seeing eye, the shape of the eye. Why many logos are inspired by the shape of the eye or the circle? It's actually a graph. The from left to right is the progression of time. The x-axis is time. The y-axis is okay. The distance between the two lines or two dots is the y-axis, right? Okay, the y-axis can be represented with using anything like let's say the amount of religions on earth. The first religion exists, and then there are more and more religions, and then the smaller religions die out, and then in the end maybe there's only one religion. And the first ever the first ever clothing that exists on the earth, and then there'll be many, and then from left to right there'll be many more and more different types of clothes, traditional clothes, and then in the end everyone will be either not wearing clothes at all, okay, before that there'll be lesser variety of clothes. Everything gets globalized, and then in the end nobody needs to wear clothes. That will probably happen like 100 or 200 years in the future. What else can be represented with that graph? The eye graph. The
I
amount
don't
of
know.
companies in the
I'm
world.
quite lost.
Okay, okay. Just saying, right? You know the eye. I think it's better
The
if I
eye.
represent it using infographics.
What eye?
The shape of the eye,
Okay. Yeah.
the
What
all-seeing
about it?
eye, Illuminati, the all-seeing eye. That's actually
Uh-huh.
the real reason why they pick the eye, because that is like the fundamental, let's say, truth of patterns of many things that are ongoing on our Earth, on
Oh,
or
you're
in our
talking.
universe.
What eye? The all-seeing eye.
Yeah, the shape of the eye. The shape of the eye. Like the graphic shape of the eye. Just imagine the graphic shape of the eye. It's actually a graph.
Okay. All right. I'm imagining it.
Okay,
How is that a
okay.
graph?
Like
It
you
looks
have
like
an
it's
x-axis and a
mixed
y-axis.
split
X-axis and
into two.
y-axis. Okay, the x-axis is time. Left is the past, right is the future.
Okay.
And then the y-axis. Oh, I will have to reconnect to my server. Okay, never mind. It'll take some time. Okay, then the y-axis. Okay, the y-axis is can be represented by many things. Okay, the variety of clothes in this world, the number of companies in this world, the number of apps in this world, or the number of cars in this world. You know, it always starts off
Okay.
with your beginning on the left side of the eye in the graph. The graph, okay, the eye shape is actually in the graph. You can imagine it as a bell curve or whatsoever. Okay, the first car ever invented. Then there'll be more and more cars in the world, and then there's a maximum amount of cars, and then something else gets invented, replacing the car, and then it gets lesser and lesser, and then there'll be no cars in the world anymore.
Okay.
And then the first ever religion on the planet, and then there'll be more and more religions, more and more sects of religion. You know, the sects, different branches, and then these smaller religions will just die out. And probably like maybe Buddhism will die out in, let's say, 2,000 years or something, and then there'll be like lesser religions on the planet, and then in the end there's only one religion, or no religions at all. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just a
Uh,
possibility. Okay. Uh,
okay. But what about the if there's an eye, then what about the
other.
bottom part of the eye?
It doesn't have to be the full eye.
then
It's the
then
half of the eye.
then it's literally a bell graph. It's literally a bell curve. What's the
Yeah, the all-seeing eye is just a
yeah?
bell curve,
Then
two bell curves
no
overlapping
no.
one
It's
another.
like the symbolism is completely lost on me. Then it's just okay. Never mind that.
Lol.
There's no fundamental truth, right?
There's no
Well,
fundamental truth, correct?
of course,
But it's just, yeah, it's like, why do they use an eye? Okay, like let's say the
because it looks
okay
nice.
okay, the eye, right? Do you
Are we
realize that the
nice?
eye is actually related to our reproductive organs?
What are you talking about?
Okay, let's say just imagine a guy and a girl having intercourse.
Okay,
Okay, the shape of the male organ
okay,
and the shape of the female organ, and then when
okay,
that process is ongoing, you cut a cross section. It's actually the eye with the round thing in the middle, and then with the almond shaped thing encircling it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, what's your insight regarding that?
What's my insight regarding that? It's the eye is like it's a symbol of synthesis.
Eh, where are you getting these things from?
Well,
Or is this from your own insight?
you can take it as my own insight. You can take it as like sometimes
Okay,
I get like like sometimes I get drunk with a few clients. Sometimes I listen to their
oh,
story, whatsoever.
okay, all right. I thank you for your sharing.
Lol. That's so courteous of how you react to it. To my to sounds like nonsense, but this all these are going to be recorded anyway. Like Joe Rogan. And then we'll see like maybe like hundreds of years in the future, if YouTube still exists, people are going to some people might gonna listen to this as some sort of like intangible artifact of someone that lived hundreds of years ago.
Hmm,
If YouTube still exists, or all this will be uploaded into some other database where they're going to access it.
yeah, well,
Do you think the internet's gonna live forever?
or no, I don't think so.
Do you think whatever we create here is gonna live forever?
No, I don't think so.
or all this will be uploaded into some sort of like higher conscious, in which is unimaginable to us in our current timeline, maybe after 2046 or something like that. And then all this will be somewhere in some
Would be
sort of like,
nice. Would be nice to know if it is.
yeah,
I would like it if it's served for a very long time.
or the earth will fall into decline, where there'll be a nuclear apocalypse, and then all this will be gone, and then we'll start civilization from zero again.
It doesn't have to be nuclear. Well, unlikely to be nuclear lah, but you know,
It doesn't have to be nuclear, it could be something else like aliens invading us or whatever.
yeah, I don't know.
But I think the aliens could have invaded us, but they just don't want to.
Sounds whack.
Because like by the current timeline of our universe, right, I'm pretty sure there are Type 3 civilizations out there.
Hmm.
You know, like
Uh,
from our Earth's beginning until now is like 4 billion years.
Yep.
4.6 billion years. And then like the length of the universe is like what, 13 billion years?
Yep.
Like it's still possible that before the supernova that created the nebula that gave birth to the sun and the local star system, there's enough time for other civilizations to go beyond 4 billion years, you know.
Well, I don't know. It's a Fermi paradox. I don't have anything else to contribute besides the already established arguments already. So,
There's definitely other civilizations that are alike us in our level anywhere in the universe, but they're too far to be detected, and we can't see them
yeah,
because of the speed limit of light.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
That's
they're definitely
yep.
out there, but we don't know where they are. We can't see where they are. They're probably playing something similar to Minecraft.
Yep, won't be surprised.
Yeah, they're probably
That's
like
mathematically speaking, that's like very like
yeah, they're like they're more galaxies in the sky than there are sand in like Morit Beach.
yep. That's right. Cool, right?
Yeah, there are definitely Type 3 civilizations out there that are picking on us. They're probably in like, you know, according to string theory, that 11 dimensions, they're probably in the fourth or fifth dimension. We are stuck in the third. We are probably ascending into the fourth, but only time can tell.
I don't. I don't think the 11 dimensions in string theory is like what you imagine that to be.
Yeah, probably.
It's the 11 dimensions is a mathematical model in
Yeah,
order to
correct.
make it work.
I
So,
have really no idea how it works beyond the fourth.
what's the fourth?
Wait. Are we referring to fourth as time or something physical?
Fourth is not time.
Then
There's
for
no
you,
fourth special. Let me say dimensions is special. Because time is already embedded into space.
so for you, time is it spans from the first to the 10th if the 10 dimensions do exist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you.
No, that's my understanding of
Okay,
what space
that's
time
probably
is.
not
But
my
then
understanding,
again,
but no one knows.
my education regarding this is just, you know, pop science, so I don't know enough.
Well, I don't know too much either.
Yeah, so
No
I'm
one
not
knows too
gonna
much.
make
No one
I'm
knows
not gonna
too
make
much.
myself a fool about. I'm gonna make myself a fool and then say something that's completely wrong or whatnot. So if I don't
Nah,
know, I don't know. I'm not gonna I cannot contribute lah.
it's okay.
But I do know that there might be a reason why we don't see Type 3 because there might be no reason to be a Type 3 because why don't you make an artificial heaven and
Yeah,
then like stuff your mind into one?
yeah.
That
Then
makes more sense, right?
yeah, but then
You
that
can
comes the
live
question.
1,000 lifetimes in a single second. Why
That
not?
comes the question: does the internet live forever? Can you be
What's
uploaded
that
into the
gonna
internet?
What's that gonna do with this?
Just imagine like we can
It doesn't have to be forever. It just have to be a
one
good enough
second,
time lah.
1 second, and then you perceive it like forever.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah. Time can be altered. You just need to be some sort of machine that moves really fast, or it doesn't need to move at all. Or you might have other technology to achieve that.
yep.
This perspective looks nice. I'm holding a lantern. So the central shaft. Wait, what's going on up there? Let me look at this light beam. Yeah, it really looks really nice out here. It's a helicopter pad. And then it goes up. Okay, who built the light beams in the middle?
Forgot.
It
I
goes
can't
on
remember.
forever.
Yeah, life is going forever.
Wait, it goes on forever, so there's no point of me following it.
No, don't follow.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna waste my time there.
Yeah.
Oh, it really looks nice from here. Thanks for our fellow junior for recommending this. I can see you down there. Okay, why am I doing this as some sort of podcast or live stream? I'm trying to, like the existence of YouTube enables us to monetize our experiences.
Mhm.
So instead of wasting time just playing Minecraft for the sake of fun, why not just record it and then let the kids watch it? Of course, there's a lot of
Okay.
competition on YouTube. It's much better if you can do it like 5 or 6 years ago. Do you know that like the first batch of many of the YouTubers we know nowadays, right? They came out as YouTubers during the 2008 2009 recession.
Uh-huh. The first batch,
Not, not,
2008,
not, not
2009.
necessarily the first batch. Like there's a trend of people becoming YouTubers during the time period, and then now they're very
Uh,
established.
I was
Yeah,
I was there at 2000. I was there. What Pogo Bat? You remember him? Were you there? Were you on YouTube at the time?
I watched Niga Higa since like it's his How to Be a Nerd video.
Oh, okay, Niga Higa.
Yeah, that was a time period where many people emerged as YouTubers. And then now for our current situation, right, the global situation, many people start to be on YouTube as well. I hope it's not too late.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever there's a recession, people start to seek for other opportunities, and you see the trend in YouTube's graphs. Oh yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
do you realize oh I dropped a lantern. I hope it's not gonna kill anyone, but never mind. Okay. From up above here. Okay. Do you realize that have you ever seen the graph on WHO's international, how to say international how to say the international cases for coronavirus?
Yeah.
Every Tuesday there's a dip.
Okay. Why?
There's a dip every Tuesday in which I have no explanation for it. I have no idea why it happens. It doesn't make
Mm.
sense. Like, oh, probably like during the weekend more people come out, and get
Is it
coronavirus.
because of the reporting?
Yeah,
Maybe it's got to do with the time or something like that. Maybe some people maybe people record it using UTC time and then there's a conversion and then that's why you end up with that kind
yeah.
of
I'm trying to figure out an explanation for that. Every Tuesday there's a dip, like very regular dip. People thought that it was weekends or Monday or something, but it's definitely Tuesday, confirmed Tuesday.
Mhm. Yeah, not sure why. Very cool. Nice observation.
Yeah, I try to get. There are no YouTubers or anyone that explained it. People ask this on Quora. Nobody can give any explanation for it because all the other explanations point to like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but never or Monday. But why is it Tuesday? Or all the cases get reported on Monday, and then there'll be lesser cases on Tuesday. I don't know. Well, this server looks really amazing compared to other servers I've been. You can tell that this was done by a bunch of architecture students.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be my longest so-called podcast ever with you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for sharing your insights, Mr. Amos Tan. I can't remember your full name, but never mind.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's okay. No problem, Joe.
Thanks a lot. And are you on? Okay, so for the viewers here, let me see how many. There's four of you guys. I hope you understood. So wait, your age group. Mohammed Rahmatullah Siddiq Omi. I have no idea who you are. Are you from somewhere? Why do you have fire on? Hey, oh. Am I the only one here? Okay, yes, you are not the only one here. You are the only one here now. There's only one
Oh
watching
shit!
the other side.
I have to go now already. Actually.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
just
Nice talking to you.
before we sign up, okay, Amos is on Instagram,
No, no,
ATIMB.
no.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Too late. Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
oh, okay, okay,
Bye.
okay, okay. Thank you guys for staying with us. Okay, see you. Okay, bye bye. Okay, this looks like a very nice place. Oh, Amos gonna leave the server on. Okay, okay. So I guess we shall wait until the next nighttime when this place looks really cool from above. We have to find some pandas. Okay, this section was built by me. And right next, being a very annoying, flaming, burning, fiery neighbor, annoying neighbor to the three little pigs here. A brick house, a wooden house, and a hay house. Very classic. Will I die? No, I won't. Oh, there are no health points. Can I swim? I can swim. This facade doesn't look very good from here, but who cares? Oh, I'm swimming. Look at how amazing this place looks like. Look at my monstrosity. It's really nice to fly around. So as you can see here, this was not done by a bunch of regular kids. We were former architecture students, graduated from Taylor's, probably one of the best private unis in Malaysia. Posh uni, expensive uni. This is what you get. There's something going on here.
It's because you cannot assume because these things don't exist in a vacuum, right?
Look, an LRT station. Why is it orange? What is the function of this thing here? It's pretty amazing what we can do during quarantine time. It's an end station here. This is what a bunch of, not to say delinquent, but some of us are jobless. This is what you can create during your free time. Okay, I'm most probably gonna invite some of my friends here, so stay tuned. Look at the fiery fury presence of the thing I've built. My square boxy house. It's a helicopter. Wait. He mentioned a place called underground, right? I wonder where it is. Where's underground? Oh look, there's a pavilion here. This looks amazing. Wow, this pavilion looks amazing. Looks like a mausoleum. I wonder who built this. Okay, I wonder what can I build here. Should I build a mosque or a temple or something? A dragon temple. Let me look at what I have here. I guess I'm going to replace this with grass blocks. Oops, sorry. What I'm gonna build here is what I'm gonna build here is probably a shrine. Wait, sorry. Is this big enough for a shrine? This thing looks useless. Am I interfering you, my neighbor? I'm just being a terrible neighbor here. Probably I just change the material. Let's destroy all this. Oh, the sun's setting so fast. Anything that lights up the place. Some fire will do. Two isn't a very good number. I think it's fine. I have 4 of them. But 24 is a good number. Now there's 6 of them. It's burning, fiery, inferno. What shall we add here? What shall we add here? Magic mushrooms. What's this? I can put fungus here. I guess I'll need to replace all this. Oh wait, I don't need to. Wait. Ah, this looks nice. Let's go through the cleanse. Let's go through the cleanse of the fire. A magical farm for mushrooms. Yay. Okay, now it's nighttime. This place looks glorious in nighttime. Let's take a look. Wait, something's blocking me above? Oh my goodness. Look at how amazing this place looks like. Oops, ah! Let me fly. I'm holding a mushroom. Should I hold something else? Yeah, this place looks amazing at nighttime. You're correct. The clouds? No, I'm too high above to be in the. I'm too high above in the clouds. Come back down. Yeah, this place looks amazing. Look at that. I'm pretty impressed by this one actually. Does this angle looks better? Yeah, I think. Yeah, look at the things that I built. Look at how glorious this place looks like at night. There should be more of us. There should be more of us. Former architecture students, either you're still in the industry or you're in something else not related or indirectly related to the industry, who were from Taylor's School of Architecture, Building and Design, please don't hesitate to join us. If you can hear me. Alright, so look at all the pandas here. My place looks very tribal with all the campfire. This neighbor of mine, can we take a look from this angle? This form really resembles what one of the mock-up models that I did a long time ago for a project, I think in Sem 2 or Sem 3. I'm particularly very impressed by this one actually. I wonder who built this. I have no idea who built this. Probably one of our seniors or juniors. No idea. Yeah, this is very impressive. Looks really somber, like a mausoleum. Holy place. Is anyone still viewing? I said I signed off, but and Amos kept the server on. I guess we have more time here. Okay, that's it. I guess we'll sign off. So hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.